Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you've had a good weekend. Um, so today I have another video lined up, and I'm pretty excited to do this one for you today because I got my second uh, pack of KEM decks. This one came from, I ordered it from eBay from Cyprus, and it was actually a fraction of the cost of this one. I paid like the full $90 for this one for a new deck, and as you can see from the copyright, it's from 2023. I think that's probably the manufacturing date, or at least the latest, I don't know, licensing or whatever they put on there. And I initially did do an unboxing video for this one, but it kind of bummed me out initially. So the first impressions were kind of, how do you say, kind of ambiguous, ambivalent, I should say. And then I was getting into it as I was recording, but then I noticed the flaw that I had found in the corners of the golden backed deck. And I was kind of bummed out while I made the video, so you'll probably see the corners aren't all perfectly aligned, you know? And I had to take some time to rethink it, and I just did a review after all, after I decided, I had sent the retailer an email, but he didn't answer, and at the same time I was like, yeah, I don't think they're that easily replaceable. I think the machines are pretty old nowadays, because this one is from 2023, right? So it's defective. You also have it's not defective. It's got these little flaws which show its age, and I figured, it's a more authentic way, and I can repurpose it. So I made the tarot deck out of it and stuff like that. But in the meantime, I was also looking for a reserve, or like for an alternative, especially since I was messing around with this one and making a tarot deck out of it. And this one was basically 20 euros. And I think this is, so the packaging is old, as you can see. This is the original packaging that KEM used to have. And so this should be from before US Games, the US playing card company acquired KEM. But I don't know from which year. It doesn't say on the box from which year the copyright is or whatever. But as you can see, it's still sealed perfectly. It even has like the seals of authenticity, with only this one a little bit slipping off a little bit. And yeah, I thought I'd get 2 more packs, one for normal playing cards readings, and one for PK, for shortened PK, so I can use both of these. And and I was also thinking, I want another pack of KEMs, and I want them bridge-sized. And when I ordered them, it was actually saying on the page on the eBay that they were poker-sized, and I was like, yeah, but the price was so good, and I was like, yeah, I can't let these go. But then I actually took the measurements that it cited as the official poker size, and I Googled, and it turns out they were bridge sized. So these turn out to be exactly what I wanted. So I couldn't actually be happier. And this is the second time I have a situation like this. So let's see if we can unpack these without damaging the seals. Oh, okay, it comes right off actually. Well, this one was already unsealed, so maybe I should be able to shake it out of the. There you go. I could even keep it in there. All right. You may notice. So let's compare these in size as well. So the box already is quite a bit bigger. They're the same height, but they're a bit more narrow. So they're also called arrow wide, and here it should say arrow narrow, but it doesn't. So let's put these over each other. See how they compare. Yeah, so they're about the same height, but narrower. Let's put them here to show you. And I also think the corners are a bit sharper on the narrow ones. A bit sharper, but I think that's more like in how do you say, to keep with their, how do you say, to keep them proportional to their size, you know. So yeah, let's see what we get here. We have the backs. These are different. These are not the arrow backs, and I don't see these a lot. I usually see like the paisley or and some other backs, but these I don't see very often. And it starts with the ace of clubs for some reason. Clubs, 4, and you can see the arrangement is more or less the same. Should probably keep one of these on hand as well. Oh. Do these belong here? It seems that way. Let's see what we get. You know, they're about the same. So I think the arrangement, the pips are exactly the same. It's just that they're in a more narrow space. See, they're about the same width compared to the poker size cards. They haven't actually changed them a lot. But it's just that the indexes are closer to them. So yeah, they have the same feel. This is the burgundy one. I might actually leave one sealed and just use the one here. Oh yeah, let's look at the ace of spades. Let's see what code it has. 1935. Yeah, okay. So that's the original copyright. So these are basically, I mean, I don't think they're made in 1935, but they're the same quality, same pictures, same proportions. Oh yeah, and you may notice also that the Joker isn't pixelated here. It's actually the image quality is quite a bit sharper. So you can tell that this is an older production as well in that regard. Because I think what they did is they digitized the pictures to speed up the production. And that's kind of where the Jokers kind of got lost in the sauce. But I honestly, personally, I like the pixelated Jokers. I also like these. Honestly, they're actually, it's a different type. These are more like pop art. These are a bit more old school. Not so much pixelated, more like pre-digitized. Okay, so the feeling is a little bit snappier, and that's actually what I kind of hoped for these. They also feel a bit, let me just shuffle them a bit. Just see if I can get 50-50 of them. Actually, I split it exactly in half. See, I got the two Jokers. I think they put one Joker in the middle. Let's actually see, because now let me just go through these one more time. Okay. 10. Okay. Yeah, so they have the black suits first, and then the red suits, and then... But the Jokers are both black. Wait, that's strange. I've never seen that before. And they have the same outfit. Is that maybe why they're pixelated in the newer ones? Maybe they hadn't... Let's see if the other deck has... Yeah, it also has the black Joker in front. So I assume they're gonna be the same. I don't know if I want to open it yet. Well, although, yeah, the seal has been damaged in this one, so I might as well open it. So yeah, let's do a shuffle first. So yeah, the feeling is about the same. It's a bit different with the Brigde-Size. I don't mind it, although the natural bend that the cards have is a bit harder to stretch to break through. Let's say with the Brigde-Sized, with the narrow cards, compared to the poker ones, and that's probably because the poker ones have a more space in the width. So it can bend more ways, making it easier to bend against, because they're all slightly they're all bent this way a little bit. So if you try to pull them back, now it's already okay. They break in pretty fast as well. Well, yeah, here you You get the little bit of resistance when you're trying to bend them back. And also the cards overlap a bit with the edges, making it a little bit harder to, yeah, to do the riffle with. They're generally very nice, and the shuffle is just as comfy overall. It's just a little bit of getting used to it, I suspect. I wonder why these were so much cheaper. But I think so. There's either two, because these are older productions, right? Production runs. So I think, and obviously it's in Cyprus. So Cyprus has a lot of, these weird, Cyprus is one of those tax havens and stuff like that. So, and they have a lot of, because they have a lot of contact with the UK. They use the British pound and stuff like that. And have all these banks and casinos and stuff like that. So I think they just had a surplus warehouse full of these that were still standing there. Probably. Which is why these were probably available so fast. So yeah, let's see what we get. 9 of hearts, Jack of spades, 8 of clubs. Yeah, so we have the wish card, we have a change for the better, a change of heart, things like that. The Jack of spades could be a dangerous individual or someone who doesn't like us, and the 8 of clubs is business meetings, discussions, debates, stuff like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. What do we actually have? 1626. Okay, that's over. Yeah, so these are very nice. A bit of a shame about the jokers, because I would have preferred a red and a black one rather than the two black ones. But on the other hand, I'm not going to use these for the tarot system that I'm developing, because I already have the poker deck for that. So I don't think it matters very much in the end. Does it say anywhere? Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it back in there. Oh yeah, and then there's also the pamphlet and stuff. This is from the retailer. Sole agents and distributors. Lions Producers Company, P.O. Box, Nicosia, Cyprus. Do they produce them in Cyprus? Sole agents and distributors. Okay. So apparently they had a distributor in Cyprus, which is probably where this stock comes from. KEM guarantee. To prolong the life of KEM cards, a bunch of instructions, outstanding features. Most desired playing cards. They look different, they feel different, they are different. They last longer. Clean, crisp, fresh, blah blah blah. Pinocchio rules and pointers, canasta. Okay, so they also have they had a service where you could write them to get free rules for games. Facts about your KEM cards, blah blah. I wish it would say a date of production. Play on die proof, soft table only. That I haven't been doing that. Never store KEM cards in exposed sunshine. Okay, well, whatever. So yeah. Let's get into the other one as well. Maybe there's a red joker in this one. Although I doubt it, honestly. Now I'm going to have to break the seal. Actually, I'm going to do it on the front like the other one. Yeah. I think the saturation is a bit different on this one. On this joker. Okay, we got the same order. A strange order for the cards. I think the colors are a bit crisper too than in the poker one. But I do think the images are the same size. Hey, the ace is upside down for some reason. Yeah, the joke. Oh, for some reason the second stack after. Huh? No, the Joker's the only one that was right side up, and the rest are all upside down. That's weird. 9 of diamonds. I don't know what I prefer just yet. The poker size or the bridge size. Haven't decided yet. I think I prefer the poker size, but I'm actually really happy with these. And I'm gonna shorten one of these decks, probably this one. Gonna make it into a PK deck, and the other one I'll keep in its entirety, and I'll be able to study them. You know, for like normal cartomancy. In that capacity as well. I think this one shuffles a little bit nicer. Has a little bit less resistance. I might have to actually shorten the other one and keep this one for the full deck. Although, it does feel a bit thinner. Let me just compare, because I had the same thing with the poker decks. That's not thinner per se, it's just like this one is a bit springier. It offers a little bit more resistance, like when you're riffling it. While this one feels softer. I don't know if you hear the difference as well, but I had the same thing with the poker deck. But like the black one is a bit softer and like floppier. Well, the gold one is a little bit springier and more al dente, let's say. And it's kind of the same with this. But here's the green one. That's softer. Just give them a few goes here. Ah, that's very nice though. I gotta say, they shuffle like a dream. I really enjoy this. Whoop. Oh. That didn't go deep enough. Let me just try again. My finger slips sometimes. That's just fantastic. Let's do one more. Sorry, I just to make sure, because I'm an OCD head. There you go. Perfect. Let's see what this one has to say. 8, queen. Hey, 21. We got a blackjack. Nice. So 8 of diamonds has to do with... I gotta think. Give me a second. Let me just pick up my notes here. Because I'm still learning. Budgeting, accounting, social... Oh yeah, this one is about... so the way I see it, because they're fire as well, right? The 8 of diamonds reminds me of the 8 of wands in tarot, right? So you gotta kind of switch those around. So the 8 of wands is more about like communication, escalation, taking action, you know, things are coming to a head. Well, here it's the 8 of diamonds more. The Queen of Hearts is obviously pretty obvious, like a woman who cares for you, but it could also refer to the truth and stuff like that. And the 3 of Hearts is creativity, fertility, could be a pregnancy, stuff like that. But so if we take it like allegorically, you know, it's the revelation of the truth and the inspiration that comes from that. That's how I would read it. And so with that message, I think the cards are pretty generous today. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I'm going to experiment with these cards. Oh yeah, before I do that, let me just put these back and show you the box as well, because that's So yeah, you got 2 compartments in this plastic box. They fit pretty snugly. You can put this back in if you want, and then you put the lid on top, and you got a pretty nice little box here. So if I compare this to this one, I actually kind of like both packages, and I'm actually pretty happy to have an original KEM deck from God knows when. Look, it even has these little feet. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. That was my video for today. Just a short one, but we finally did an unboxing of a KEM deck, so I'm actually really happy with that as well. And I got guys, I think I've already praised them to high heaven and back. So yeah, I think these are going to be the real mainstays of my practice from now on, because this whole poker tarot system wouldn't be complete without a good poker tarot deck, and I don't think there's a better one in the market right now than these puppies. So, and there are cheap solutions. So if you're interested in my method, or if you just want to practice cartomancy with some really cool cards, just go on eBay, see if they're still available, and you should be able to find one at a good price. You'll be surprised. So yeah, that was it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.